ranking the food in Abiotic Factor from the vending machines. This is the food you can get early on. For these 5 you get in the vending machine. Canned peas will be found as you go searching. Coffee is in the coffee machine. There's one in this office room. And cans. I got these cans, some of them in the vending machines, but these were from one of the robots. So when you kill the robot, they have cans on them. From a hunger point of view, they all do the same thing. Hunger 10, hunger 10, hunger 10, hunger 10, and hunger 10. But they do have some restrictions. In place 5, I'm going to put the salts. Snack-sized bag of salty chips. These will give you a hunger of 10, but they'll knock your thirst down. And sometimes water is harder than food in this game. Then it's a question of, is the thirst bad or the fatigue? So I'm going to go with Daz Nuts for number 4. Again, I'll give you a hunger 10, but it will knock your fatigue down to 5. The donut in a nice little package. Probably a sugar crash. Number 3. Farm Puffs. Small bag of cheese puffs. Okay, they give you hunger 10, but they knock your thirst down by -2. Number 2 will be the Skip, which is a well-preserved sugar cookie in a plastic bag. Again, boosts hunger by 10. Fatigue fill, it adds 2 to your fatigue. And the number 1, the best one that you should be buying, is the Jowlers. Something relatively close to gumdrops. They actually give you 10 food. They fill your thirst by 2. And they only affect your fatigue by 1. They're actually giving you 2 health boosts. If you have to buy food from a vending machine, I would recommend the Jowlers. Let me know in the comments what you favour out of all of these. Canned peas is the best food overall if you can find it, of the non-cook variety. So that will give you 15 hunger and thirst 8. But you can use them in soup recipes, so it's often best just to leave them in soups. For example, down here I've got a meaty stew, and that gives 26 food and 16 thirst. The basic drinks all do the same. Thirst fill 25, thirst fill 25, 25, 25, and 25. So it doesn't really matter what drink you have. You can use a root beer though to get a can of peas from Warren. A mug of coffee, that will actually give you a 25 thirst, and it takes 30 fatigue off you, which is good. So for $1, it's okay. You can actually freeze the coffee as well. So I think I've bought one by mistake. I always buy one by mistake, you know what I mean? Because where it lands, never really good for me. So I've got a spare coffee. Right, so 25 and minus 30. The cold coffee, the only thing with the cold coffee, you lose 10 points on the fatigue fill. One other thing which I forgot to include, sorry, was the slushy. This will give you a hunger fill 5 and a thirst fill 15. However, you can make slushy bombs with these, so these may be more suitable for buying for weapons rather than for using them as food. But let me know in the comments. Do you agree with the selection? Would you say Jowlers is your favorite, or would you prefer one of the others? And why? Tell me why. Hit that like button and subscribe, support the channel for more Abiotic Factor goodies.